What's up, guys? Welcome back to Average Sakes, and we're bringing you Power Rankings Top 10. Let's do it.
What's up? Let's get it.
Yeah,
Let's get it.
great Monday night game coming you right after it.
All right, well, whoa, chill for a second because I want to
We
give
said we're
the
gonna get right
honorable
into it.
mention.
We
Yeah,
don't
right
want to hear
into it.
none of that.
Honorable mention team, the Las Vegas Raiders. I think that, they were coming off two really solid wins. Had a bad loss this past weekend versus the Giants, but
And that's
you
what put
know,
them in an honorable mention.
yeah, they could have been
Bad
top 10.
loss.
Can't
They
lose a
could have
Giants.
been.
Yeah.
Can't lose.
Um, And, a lot of turnover right now for the Raiders.
Derek Carr
Losing your
looking
head
bad.
coach. Henry Ruggs now, then David Arnett a day later.
They
Like,
signed Deshaun Jackson though.
Deshaun Jackson. And
That's
I
why they're
like
honorable
that move.
mention.
But honorable mention, basically sitting at our 11th team. But whatever. All right. Top 10. Here we go. Shenny.
Are we starting at 10 or are we going at 1?
No. 10, son.
10.
All right.
We're making these guys wait
I
for
was
the juicy
outnumbered.
details.
I was outnumbered in this. That's why we're sitting at 10, and you'll see who number 9 is,
No,
and
we're
that's
gonna
why you'll know
explain
I'm
the
outnumbered here.
discussion. We'll
But
explain the
anyways,
discussion in a
the
minute.
Steelers,
But
the Steelers are looking pretty hot. 4 wins in a row. We'll put them at the number 10 team in the NFL right now.
I'm
Pat
not mad at that.
Fryermuth has come into something. He's a beast, bro.
Dog.
yeah,
I've
Dog. Two impressive catches in a row in the end
yeah,
zone.
Antonio was saying it when he was on. Watch out for sleeper Pat Fryermuth.
Yeah.
But I've known about him. He's a dog. So he's
But
getting hot. Ben's getting hot.
no,
Najee's still
no.
hot.
Ben looks bad and you know it. You
Our
said it before
defense,
pod.
our defense is looking just as good as ever. So we can't
defense
be
is our
mad.
defense
Defense is
is
not
all
bad.
right. Steelers defense are
Yeah.
always all right. But the Steelers are definitely finally using Pat the way he's supposed to be used in the red
Yeah.
zone. Like get that man the ball, and
Yeah.
Najee looks great. That O line still needs work.
But that last drive of the game today really impressed me. That looked good. The Steelers,
Yeah,
if they could do
had to
that
do it.
every drive, that'll do it.
How to
That'll
do it. And the last Bears drive, scary. But
Yeah.
Steelers top 10, we gave
Chris
them this top 10
Boswell.
spot. In our top 10s,
Oh,
they have one top 10 win, two top 10 losses. Also, our ninth team, the Los Angeles Chargers, sitting with the same record, 5-3, one top 10 win, two top 10 losses. But the reason they get it is because they're 2-0 in the division. That's why we stick the Chargers ahead. We know the Steelers are
Steelers are
on a
one
run
on
right now.
one.
Nice a 4-game winning streak.
yep.
But
That's a streak, 4 in a row, baby.
yeah,
Love it.
that's nice, and it's definitely going to continue. They have next week versus Lions. Chargers have a harder team, same division. Vikings. It
could flip flop.
It could definitely flip. But Chargers 2-0 in the division, sitting at the top of the division right now. Every team in the division has 5 wins. Looking hard competition.
Looking hard,
ahead.
yeah.
But the Chargers, something to build on. A good team win all the way around. Kicker Dustin Hopkins getting in the game, getting that W for us. Huge pickup. Can't believe football team just let him go. He's a veteran who's been with them a long time.
What football team?
Washington football team.
Okay.
And I'm just glad the Chargers finally have a veteran kicker who has done it multiple times, can win this game, and someone who I can finally trust.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
And Justin Herbert.
Last week, feel nice.
Justin Herbert looked absolutely great. Let me switch.
Yeah, he came back from the week before. Week before, he was looking a little rough. Or was that the bye? Maybe the week before the bye.
He was rattled. He was rattled.
Both.
Yeah, he was rattled. Rattled, yeah.
Both
this last game, he came back.
He was seeing ghosts.
Yeah, but, Herbert, 356, 2 tutties, and he had a rushing tutty. Keenan finally looked like his old self. 12 catches for 100 yards.
And sleeper Austin Eckler. Austin Eckler is a stud running back.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people sleep on him, but he can catch the ball and run the ball out the backfield.
I would still like a tandem guy, a big
maybe
guy.
Somebody to put with him.
But he's the not. Panthers just released Royce Freeman. Big dude.
That's a good big dude, yeah.
I kind of like that.
Quick. Not
But
mad at that.
I mean, it's what I'm not a
But we're
GM.
sitting at 9th because our defense is still
Defense,
rough.
man,
Our
rush
run
defense
is bad.
scary, and that's what I'm a
It's
little concerned about this week because we're
yeah.
heading against a solid offense and a very
Against
good
Dalvin
Dalvin Cook.
Yeah.
And so Chargers are gonna need to get healthy quick, get those
It's
corners
gonna be a
back,
real
or
test
we're
this
not
next
gonna
week.
win that game. If the corners don't come back and play, we're not gonna win. Having Chris Harris Jr. cover Jay Jettas, it's just not gonna work. All right, let's
Very
move.
tense.
Let's move on. 8th team sitting at 5-3, coming off the worst loss of the weekend.
The worst loss.
Probably the
Bills.
last 10 years.
Honestly, like really.
This is the worst team. This is the second worst team in NFL history.
Yeah.
This group of guys.
The Jags.
Yep.
And it's so bad. Like
I don't know what was going
Manning
on. Josh Allen is
curse. That's what it
terrible.
is. That's what I'm sweeping this as. Is the Manning curse.
Manning curse.
Every player active in the NFL that has been on the Manning cast during Monday Night Football, the very next week has lost that football game.
Wow.
Every single one.
What a stat. What a stat.
And
Who was
everyone
on it
last week, Josh Allen.
Josh Allen won. What are you talking about?
No.
What?
No, the following
Oh.
week.
Yeah, Josh Allen won this
Oh,
week.
you're talking. I'm not talking about that Josh Allen.
Ah.
Talking about Bills. Josh Allen was on.
Bills Josh Allen.
Oh, okay. We had to clarify because there was 2 Josh Allens on the
That-
field.
I hate that storyline.
I hate
Everyone
that,
blew
yeah.
that out of the water.
Yeah.
Josh Allen. That is a basic name. I'm sorry.
Honestly, that's the
But-
All
first
right,
time I've
John
heard of it, though.
Smith.
But has Josh Allen ever sacked Josh Allen in a game? Has Josh
Josh
Allen ever
ever
picked off Josh
intercepted?
Allen? Has Josh Allen ever forced a fumble on Josh Allen?
Crazy.
That's why that
Stud.
stat is pretty sick.
Jags beat Bills, and I'm sad because
But
my
Bills
weekend sucked.
are
in
still
picks.
good because they put goose eggs on 2 teams.
Bills
in
are
the NFL.
good, not great, not elite, not.
Well,
I
every
don't
team.
think they're a contender for the Super Bowl now. Like
I
they
don't know.
scratched them off my list.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll
But
see.
the
Might have
Bills,
just been a fluke
every
this
team
week.
gets one of those fluke losses. You're like,
Yeah.
how the hell did they lose?
Yeah,
That
this
was the
definitely-
Steelers in my eyes with them.
Yeah, we'll put no, not
Why?
true.
No,
Steelers are a
Steelers
great
are-
team.
All right, team.
Steelers are a great team.
I mean, they went on a 3-game losing streak after that. Like,
But
it was like just
this-
bad.
This can be the Bills' fluke game, and that's why we're keeping them in the top 10 in
Yeah.
my eyes.
I agree.
still
This
a
is their
pretty
fluke game.
Great team.
They
have
put
I agree,
goose
but they
eggs on
fall-
2 teams
they
in the
fall
NFL.
hard.
That's
They
hard
fell
to
hard.
do no matter what.
Well, I honestly
They
think the
fell hard
problem
because of
was
this.
Mitch Trubisky was out, so that's why they lost. If Mitch
They
was there, they
fell
probably
hard
would have
because of
won.
this loss. They were top 5 before this loss.
Top 3 at least.
All right, moving on. Let's go to the 7-2, sitting at the 7th spot. This is a little controversy to some people
Oh yeah.
because this Titans team, as we're talking about, has 2 wins in our top 10 and 1 loss in our top 10.
But
Tennessee is sitting solid, top of their division, 7-2. But the reason we have them so low is just one thing, one
they
person,
lost their star
Adrian
player.
Peterson.
1 foot. Derrick Henry. And I mean,
Adrian
yeah,
Peterson.
basically, Trevor, Adrian Peterson, the star of the show now for the Titans, rocking 8,
So
dropping the
disgusting.
2,
Rocking 8. Scored a touchdown.
125th
Piss.
of his career.
Stupid. Give it to McNichols. That's what he's there for.
No, but
The
This
things
team
that
is
don't
not
make
bad.
sense
Throw it to
don't
Julio.
happen.
Maybe throw it to Julio. Yeah,
And that makes too much sense.
clearly. Let's give it to this guy who we just
mean,
picked up
Titans,
off the streets.
I don't understand Titans. I don't
they
understand how
could
they
be
win.
way higher if they beat the Jets, won, and didn't lose Derrick Henry.
Yes, both of those because they have a solid win versus the Rams.
Yeah, they could
solid
be,
win.
They could be top 5. for
Made
sure.
Matthew Stafford look terrible.
Yeah,
2
and that's
huge
and that's why I
turnovers.
also believe that they're not any better than what they are ranked because they didn't beat the Rams best. You know, if they were in a shootout and they were keeping up with the Rams and it was like an all-time classic game, like then maybe I consider them as a top 5 team.
I mean that's a huge game for me though.
It is, but Matthew Stafford played like terrible, and Like,
Okay, but
But that's not
'cause
their
defense,
fault.
great game
Yeah.
plan,
Yeah.
and they won without Derrick Henry. I think that's huge. I mean, they're here right now, sitting under 7th seed just because of Derrick Henry and the Jets loss.
And the
yeah,
Jets
and
loss.
that too. That also is blaring in my mind. Like,
They're
can't
top
lose.
5 team if they don't lose to the Jets, even without Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can
If
lose.
they
They
don't
could lose
lose,
to any other team, and it's
if
fine.
they lost to the Jets without Derrick Henry, different story.
Different story.
They're
Well,
top
they'd
5,
lose to them without no wide receivers.
different story.
Different story. Is it though? Wait a second.
Different story. All right, let's go.
No
Let's
habla
move on
español.
to another very solid team sitting at the top of their division.
And they just won a good game. Good game in
6-2
overtime.
Ravens. Baltimore
Shit.
ahead of this AFC North division, and it's
You
a
don't like
hard
those words,
division.
huh, Shanny?
Huh?
You don't like those words, huh?
I mean,
we haven't played them yet,
obviously
so
not. But it's a very solid division. You know,
Yeah.
Browns have been playing all right
Shitty.
all year.
Shitty. You can call them shitty.
Good
It's
choice
fine.
of
I
words.
can't call
Good
them
choice of
shitty.
words. I thought you were
I-
going to say good for a second. And I was
No,
gonna
I'll say
no.
all right. I mean, it's on and off, but without Odell, this is all of a sudden magic happens. Baker
Looked pretty good.
flips a switch without Odell.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what
Last
he did
year,
for the
led
game.
him to the
41.
playoffs. This year, 1-0 after Odell.
I can't wait to see what team Odell goes on.
Yeah, I mean,
Can't
this
wait.
was in my notes since we're sitting here talking about it.
Why are we talking about the Browns?
I don't know how we got. I don't know how we got here, but since we got
God
to
damn it.
OBJ,
God damn it.
I
can
love
we all
it. I love
guess
it.
OBJ's next destination?
I'll say it to you now, the Chiefs.
Okay, why do you think Chiefs?
I think
They're
Saints Michael Thomas
struggling.
out. Michael Thomas out for the rest of the year. Saints need
That
a
makes
wide
too much
receiver.
sense. That makes too much sense.
Why?
The Saints have no money at number one. There's literally
True.
zero money.
All true.
And they would rather spend money at a QB position than wide receiver because they are hurt bad.
Okay, so they get Phil
No.
and Odell.
You don't.
The
Phil
only
costs
way
more
to
than
save
Odell.
would
100p Phil's
be
costs
to
more
get
than
Odell.
Odell.
Phil does not cost more than Odell. Phil goes out there for $1.50
No, he
just because
doesn't.
he wants to play.
No, he doesn't.
Right now,
Why?
he's going out to no less than 10 million.
Yes,
That's fine. That's cheap.
they don't
Odell's
have
going out
it.
there
Cheap for a quarterback.
The
Odell's going there
Saints
for
don't
5.
have it.
How much do they have?
None.
Give me their cap.
Less than a mil.
Are they
less
over
than a
cap?
million. They're under
None.
500,000. They have no money.
I will tell you the team that signs Odell.
Let's
The
hear it.
Ravens.
The team that signs Odell will be the Seattle Seahawks.
No, I
Yeah.
don't like that.
Seattle,
Don't
they have
like
the
that.
So
cap,
bad.
and they don't
I
really
don't
even have
like
to
that.
sign him. They could claim him because they have the cap, and they're high in the order of claims because of their record. But
You know,
They have
Russ has
enough wide
came out-
receivers.
Russ has came out and said that he has talked to Pete Carroll and said he is vouching for him, putting his word out there for OBJ. And OBJ, I know he's interested in a contender, but Russ comes back and that team's different.
no,
What
he
about
ain't going
Rams?
there.
Still early.
Rams go after
No,
Odell.
you know who I was thinking most? Bucks.
Oh, they have 87 wide receivers. They
A-
definitely won't do
AB's
it.
out though. AB's out.
I would love the Chargers to
Is
do
he?
it.
Yeah,
No,
AB's out.
Chargers have too
IR.
many wide receivers too. I was thinking that.
Would love the Chargers to do
If
it.
he wants to go to a contender,
Maybe the Broncos do it and become real
if
contenders.
Claypool's hurt serious, hey, I would love him. I would love him.
Won't do
Won't
anything.
happen though.
Jersey?
Won't
Is
happen.
that an instant jersey for you?
That won't happen.
Instant jersey.
What about the
Guys-
Broncos? They got Tim Patrick on one side. They need one more.
They do.
They
Cortland
just
Sutton, Jerry Judy.
they just got
Yeah.
rid of Von Miller. They got
Isn't-
all the
No.
cap in the world.
Isn't Jerry Judy about to come back here
He's
soon?
back. He's been back the
Oh,
last
he's
2
been
weeks.
back?
Oh, really?
Yeah, making no noise though because
Yeah, where's the
Okay,
stats
exactly.
at?
Making no noise. They hire Odell Beckham.
I don't think
This
the
Denver
Broncos do
hire.
team
that.
makes
I don't think
playoffs.
the Broncos do that.
he
I
would
don't think
not like
I don't
that
think
word.
Odell does
He would
that.
not like that word of usage right
But,
there.
I mean,
Hired.
I would love for the Bills to do it.
Bills could do it. Need somebody to help Stephon out.
I would love for them to do it. I think they have.
I like the Ravens. Did you say Ravens?
Yeah, I said
Trevor?
Ravens earlier.
Yeah,
Ravens would be
someone.
good
Ravens
too,
could
But
do
but
it.
Rashad Bateman's low key clicking right now. Low key,
True.
not high key. Low key.
I don't know. I think Ravens would be a very good spot for him because they don't really have a number one, and he wants to go to somewhere that he could be number one. That makes sense.
Yeah,
This
it
team
would make too much
definitely.
sense. What if he goes back
All
to
those
New York?
destinations are good.
What if
All
he goes
right,
back to New York?
let's get back on.
But back to the Ravens, like we were talking about. Without Odell, they're sitting at 6, and we like them there. Lamar's
Yeah.
nasty.
Well, they've just
Um,
proven they've came back from so many leads. You know,
Yeah,
won too many games in overtime. to
too
consider
many
them
games
lucky
in
now.
overtime. Yep, exactly. They know how to get it done in
I'll
OT.
finally give them a little respect. But
And Lamar has been coming back in games, leading
Yeah,
comebacks. Like
but
the
they're-
thing that they talked about before the season that was like his number one, like can
Yeah.
he do it? Can he come back in games?
Can
He's
he
starting
play
to prove that he
quarterback?
could do it.
Can he play quarterback?
Yeah.
in
He's
this league?
doing both.
Yeah.
Like we've been saying, it's hard for him to do both rush and run, but he's doing it. And
But
he's
he
winning.
doesn't do it as much as he used to. I feel like when he first came into the league, he was.
I think
running
he's
any-
throwing more.
I
now.
think
any
he's
hole
comfortable now.
that opened up, he ran. But he's
I
sitting
think
in the
he's
pocket
smarter
more.
now. I do
only
think he's
running when
smarter
he
now.
needs to.
Now that
Yeah,
you said
exactly.
OBJ to Ravens, I absolutely love that decision.
Yeah, and I'm pissed if it happens.
Bang,
Very pissed.
bang.
I
Get him
love that
hired.
destination. I love that more than Seahawks.
As I'm saying about the Ravens, they are beatable too. Like you can beat the Ravens. They're not like that's why they're not like top 3, top 2 yet, because they're beatable.
Are they?
Lamar
Who's beat him?
Lamar's human.
I forget who's beat him.
The Ravens have one top 10 win and one top 10 loss. That top 10
Who beat
loss
him?
is to the Raiders.
To the Raiders.
Who'd you say
What's
beat
their
him?
record? 6 and 4.
6 and 2.
6 and 3.
6 and 3.
6 and 2.
So they lost the Raiders and who else?
Bengals. They got smoked by the Bengals.
Bengals.
Joe Burrow made them the absolute Raven shit.
Yes.
Raven shit, huh?
Yeah. And then the Jets made Joe Burrow Bengal shit.
Yes.
That's it. They're 6 and 2.
6
Yes.
and 2. 6 and 2.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, they're not beatable. I don't think they're that beatable. They're just the Bengals game is a fluke. And
No, it's not.
what's the other game? The
Raiders
Raiders.
game was kind of early.
Raiders game was early. That's game 1, week 1.
Yeah,
They're not might not be beatable. They're getting better. They win in overtime.
I say they're good.
They win in
Ravens,
overtime.
good team.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, but like these games will take a toll eventually.
Who do they
The
play
game
next
catches up
week?
to them.
Next week they play
Don't care.
Dolphins, right?
Hold on one more second. Dolphins, Bears, Browns, Steelers. They beat the
Okay,
Dolphins.
They're
They
gonna
beat the Bears.
crap out of the
It's
Dolphins.
going to be an overtime win again against the Browns, and we'll see against the Steelers.
Yeah,
and that would be
good
the
answer.
Steelers
Good
after the Chargers.
Fucking answer.
And that'll be the Steelers after the Chargers, way after the Chargers. Steelers play Chargers after this next week coming up.
Oh,
Yeah.
That might be a battle
Love
of the division leaders.
Yeah. We play the Vikings and then we play these fools.
right.
Next.
All right, let's move
Tough
on
for the
into the
Chargers,
top
tough.
5. Into the top 5 now. Top 5.
Top five.
In at 6 and 2, the Dallas Cowboys, America's team. Jerry Jones and the Cowboys in that 6 and 2.
6 and 2.
And the Broncos are riding the Cowboys this week for sure.
Broncos smashed the Cowboys, and this is weird to me.
This
This
their
is the
one
Cowboys'
fluke.
one fluke that I'm allowing
We'll
them.
give it to them.
Yeah,
We're
a
not
lot of
gonna-
Never
flukes were
twice.
a lot of
Never
the-
twice.
a lot of teams
Yes.
won flukes were given this week.
Yep. Yeah, this was the wildest week of
This
the
is
NFL.
a wild week in the NFL.
Welcome to the Wild Wild West, where the NFL happens, and the Jacksonville Jaguars beat the Bills.
And the other
and the-
loss was to Buccaneers, and they only
The
lost
Denver
by 2.
Broncos go into
But-
Dallas,
And that was week
won.
1.
You see, this is a loss that if you're a Cowboy fan, you totally accept. It's an ugly loss. It's middle of the season. It's your second loss. You are
Your
light
second
years ahead in the
loss.
division right now. No one
100%.
else
You-
looks anywhere good.
Yeah.
And it's a loss to a team not even in your freaking conference, not even in your division.
Well,
Like, doesn't even
It's
matter.
also against a team who they haven't beat in 25 years.
And you
It's
said
a
that
fluke.
stat, and I hate these
I
stats that
hate
Trevor
it.
keeps
Yeah.
saying, but I might just switch every week next week on your stats. But I have to say that the Cowboys sitting at top 5. I love their offense. They have the best like
They're still
yards
solid.
gaining offense in the league.
They actually needed this loss because they were getting a
It's
little
fuel to
cocky.
the fire. Exactly. They had to get
And
a
Mike
slap in the
McCarthy goes
face.
for it on 4th down back to back twice early in this game.
Yeah.
Doesn't get it, and then
Yeah.
what do we see? It was
Yeah,
16
and-
nothing at halftime, 30 nothing at one point, 2 garbage time
Maybe-
touchdowns.
Yeah, maybe Dak's calf is actually hurting him bad.
Yeah, he was not throwing very well, bro. He was missing a lot of throws.
Hey man, week off in the NFL.
Well, we'll have to see next week. They play the Falcons. You have
Well,
to
if they don't
score.
beat the Falcons, then
No, but you have to score to beat the Falcons. Falcons
Yeah.
put up points.
Yeah,
You have to score to beat the Falcons, and we'll see here. Real test.
real test. All right, heading in, sitting at number 4, 7-2, Los Angeles Rams coming off an ugly, ugly loss. But
had to
it
be
was-
their worst
it was
game
ver-
played
yeah.
all year.
worst
Yep.
game they played all year. Versus a top 10 team, so that's why they're still sitting at number 4. Drops a couple spots because I think they were sitting number 2 going into this week. Their
Yep.
1 top 10 win and 2 top 10 losses. Their 1 win comes against the Bucks, if I remember correctly. And this Rams team's still good. Von Miller didn't play, but that wanted to change his game. Matt Stafford just had his worst game in a Rams uniform to this day. Had
I
two-
also think Sean McVay did too. He wasn't calling very well in plays.
yeah, I could agree with you.
This offense couldn't get a rhythm to save its life.
Great Titans game plan all the way around, but it honestly was Matt Stafford's 2 interceptions
Those were bad
on the 20-yard
too.
line.
Yes,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
falling one in the end zone.
Yeah, it was just
Oh my
two
God,
two
that's so annoying.
interceptions in the 20-yard line that were just
And I honestly
14
thought this
points.
game was gonna go the opposite way when Jalen Ramsey had that pick early on, and I was
Oh
like,
yeah,
okay, this team's ready.
here come the Rams.
And then, yeah, you got to give the Titans props where they get where it's due. They put up,
No Henry,
game
no
plan.
problem.
yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
Adrian
that's
Peterson.
wild.
It's just
something
wild
to think
because
about.
you can't rely on Ryan Tannehill to win any more of your games any longer. Like that, he can't do it much longer.
Yeah, and he doesn't look that great.
Yeah, they
No.
scored 28 points. That's not very well.
A
Rams
lot of
just played
turnovers.
very bad.
They just capitalize on the opportunities given to them, which that's the name of the game.
100%.
But
Yeah.
at the same time, if any of those capitalized drives go the other way, this game could be a lot closer.
Titans have a real easy schedule too the rest of the way, honestly. Saints,
And no,
Texans, Pats, Jags, Steelers, 49ers, Dolphins, Texans.
and it's tough because Derrick Henry's foot injury is literally, it's minor, but it impacts a running back.
Block. Yeah, because he has to cut.
But it also is one of the injuries where it depends how unhuman you are to how fast. you can
Derrick Henry
recover.
low-key kind of runs straight up and down. So
He needs.
they
that,
might
though.
just put a boot
Your-
on that sucker.
Your
and-
feet hurt,
Your
though.
your
Yeah,
fifth
your feet
metatarsal
hurt.
is
No,
important.
no cap. You're not capping. Your feet are cranked when you can't run right.
And
All right,
he's
well,
cranking those.
we were talking about the Rams.
those-
Yeah,
narrow-
but the Rams are good. Their offense can click at any time. It was.
I'm
just a
excited
fluke.
for Vaughn.
Vaughn was going to step up.
Excited for Vaughn to come in.
I'm excited for Van.
For
Van
this
Jefferson?
team.
Bro, he's trash. He's dropped 2 wide open balls this game.
In Matt Stafford's worst game.
Okay, but the balls were catchable. They both
I'm
both
excited
passes
for
hit
him.
his hands.
Yeah, you're right. I'm excited for him. That's what I'm saying.
Ram-
Weird, wacky week.
Rams' schedule
Right.
coming up is not easy.
Yeah, we'll
They
see how
better-
good
they
they are.
better
I mean,
get it
they-
going.
This next week they're
Cooper Kupp
gonna
had
have
one
a
of his worst
comeback
weeks
statement
also.
game. They're gonna have a
Cooper Kupp
statement
was
game versus the
tired.
Niners. And then they have the Jags. Or no, actually, they have the Packers, then the Jags, then the Cardinals, Seahawks, Vikings, Ravens, 49ers.
So we kind of have easy, hard, easy, hard, hard, easy,
Yeah.
hard.
So I mean, they're gonna have to keep it up.
They're gonna have to get
7-2,
their
but that
offense flowing.
that
Cooper
division's
Cup just needed a
nice.
break, you know.
That
He
division's not slowing down either.
was leading the
No.
league in touchdowns or something like that.
All right.
Yards.
Our next team sitting at 3. We had a controversy. I did a little late switcheroo of these two.
Real
Sitting at
late,
3
right
too.
before we started
No,
pod.
literally no democracy in this at all.
I put my foot down. I said the reigning Super Bowl champions are the third best team in the league. And I have some math around it.
You got to tell them the second best team because you have to do the math.
Okay, well, let me get to this. Let's talk about this team first for a little bit.
Okay. All right.
The Bucks.
The Buccaneers,
Man. Bye
man.
week, right?
That's only the reason why they're at 3.
What a lucky bye week.
Yeah, that's what
What
I'm
a
saying. The
lucky
1 week
bye
where
week.
all these teams
Or
lose, they have a bye
flukes.
week, so they get to
Yeah.
go. They move down because nothing happened.
Yes.
And they get to laugh.
And somehow the Lions lost. I have no idea.
They had a bye week also.
Somehow they lost. I don't know.
Somehow
how.
they still lost.
I
Don't know
I
how.
saw something on NFL that said Lions lost.
Well, yeah, I got the Bucks here. I know that they're really good. Very good.
You can't put the GOAT Tom Brady first and third.
Well,
His
the
ability
other
to
GOAT
score
is
and
ahead of
lead
him.
a team. What other GOAT?
Yeah, don't. What other?
He's not a GOAT yet. He's played in the league for 2 years, guy. Calm down.
Oh, we're talking about someone else.
Yeah, we're talking about someone else.
Bucks.
Oh, I thought you were talking
Bucks
about.
solid. If
I know.
you tell me they get OBJ, then I'm gonna be very mad because that wide receiver depth is.
Tell me that's not a Bucks move though.
No, it is a Bucks.
It is a
Tom
Bucks
Brady
move.
No. All right.
Yep.
No shot.
Tom Brady
don't put
has
that in the
this
air.
nurturing around him.
No.
OBJ, you're in the news.
No.
Come to Tampa Bay. I will carry you.
Yes.
I will give you can live in my room with Antonio if you want. You guys can be roommates.
I would
hate
love
that.
the Packers to go get OBJ.
Our second
Speaking
top team.
of the Packers.
I know you're talking about Aaron Rodgers. I get it now. Like two
Yeah.
votes.
Oh,
Yeah,
there
that
you
makes
go.
sense.
We got Packers at 2. This is the controversy that
What's
happened.
the controversy? Are you immunized? I'm immunized.
I might be.
I am.
I might be immunized. I might also be allergic to the variable that is in
MRA.
same. Yeah, exactly. But I got the Packers here because the Packers have 2 top 10 wins out of 2 opportunities. They're 2-0 in the top 10 games.
Yes.
They have beat the number 1 team, and their second loss on this year was only because Aaron Rodgers didn't have the opportunity to play.
Yeah, and
Yes.
people before the year when they look at this game on the schedule, they could have had the Chiefs beating them, because the Chiefs
before
are
the
the
year.
Chiefs. Yeah, so no big deal in that game for the Packers. They won every other game that they needed to.
And Jordan Love, who?
Yeah, rough.
Hey,
game
that only
kid.
makes Aaron look so much better.
I'm just saying,
yeah.
I'm dead ass. I haven't seen a quarterback who played against the Mountain West in college succeed in the NFL so far. So
nope.
No, but
they wasted their first round pick on this guy.
The week before, Aaron gets it done with nobodies. The next week, Aaron's out.
This week they got all their stars back.
Everyone's back.
Did
Aaron do this on purpose?
Aaron did it on purpose. He's trying to show you why he's 2-time. He wants to get back-to-back MVP caliber and then leave this team in the dust.
Did Aaron do this on purpose?
Yes.
How insanely smart is this man?
Setting up his plan.
How
is he showing? He just showed Green Bay in the middle of the season, like, hey, maybe you can't do it without me.
Yeah,
I get it done with anybody.
And I know the talk of the talk is he goes to another team. What if he drops Mike?
and
Never
says
will happen.
and says I'm
NFL.
out. NFL, I just shit on your whole fucking team, all your teams back to back.
I would say that's a
Peace.
possibility, but honestly, I think he still has about $60 million
No, yeah.
left to make. So
Yeah.
Oh, he has a lot more money to make, and like 4 more years, maybe 3.
that's what I'm saying.
And this is going to be
But
the
he could
talk
drop
of the
Mike.
offseason again because, and I'm all here for it because
I'm all
Aaron
here for it.
deserves
Aaron's a
all
stud.
the
Love
attention.
it.
He
Yes,
does.
sir.
He
Maybe nice or not.
is,
Don't care. He's John Wick, baby.
you know, he was John Wick. He was John Wick, but to me, he's more the Joker.
Yeah, true.
Like,
He's
that's what I
laughing at
think
the
he is.
bank. He's laughing.
He's
at the bank.
He's won before. Maybe not all the time.
He is the villain in this league, though,
He is
Yeah.
the villain.
and he loves it. He
Loves it.
loves it.
I love it too.
He loves going on Pat McAfee.
I think
show
he's
on
the Joker. I
Tuesdays.
think it's Aaron the Joker Rodgers.
I kind of want him to drop Mike.
I think that would be so
You're dumb.
sick.
I want him,
You're
no,
so
not just for the storyline, but not for the player. I want him to play forever. But the
I mean, he's a
storyline,
Hall
if
of
he
Famer
just,
no matter
if he
what
just
happens.
drops Mike on the NFL like this,
I just
stud.
he keeps becoming the most interesting person in
Yeah.
the NFL.
I would love for him
I
to
love it.
He absolutely tears it up on the golf course.
Play
Absolutely
in the
tears
Super
it up
Bowl.
in the NFL.
I would love for him to win a ring and walk. Say, hey, I
Say,
don't
see
need
ya.
it. I
I
don't.
don't. No, got enough
I've
money
done
in the
it.
world. If he,
NFL loves
I
it
say if he
too.
wins that ring, he drops Mike. That'll be the thing. If he doesn't,
If he
then
wins the
obviously
ring, he
he's
drops
back.
Mike for
He
sure.
drops Mike. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
There's no point.
yes, there is.
Exactly. What's
Let's
the point?
win another ring for another city.
No, he's not Tom
Berg.
Brady.
The
He's not
Berg.
Tom
Yes,
Brady.
he has to do that now because Tom did it.
No, he doesn't care
Two-
about competing.
He does care about
He
legacy.
just wants to get paid.
No, he cares
No,
about
he
legacy.
doesn't.
No, he does not care about
You
legacy.
really
bro.
don't.
No, he
His,
doesn't give
yes.
a shit. No,
His,
he
yes.
does not. He doesn't
Much.
care. He hated that Brett Favre was 40 in the league still. He doesn't want to be like that guy. He
Yes,
just
he
wants
does.
his bag.
I see
It's
I
simple.
see
He just wants his
exactly what
bag
Roman sees.
and one
Shenny,
ring.
Shenny's denying it because he wants him to be a Pittsburgh
Yes.
Steeler, but
Yes.
I see exactly what
He
you're
wins that
saying,
ring,
Roman.
He wins that
He
ring.
hated
drops
Brett
Mike.
Favre that was sitting in his way
Yes.
forever. The
Yes.
old man, and now
he's
he's
not trying to
becoming
become
the Brett
that guy.
Favre. He is becoming Brett Favre right now.
And he's pissed about it. So he's going out there showing the whole league that I'm the man. I'm the shit.
So if
And
he's
then
Brett
see you later.
Favre, I'm ready for controversy, fake retire, trade, the whole thing. I'm ready for it. I'm ready to live the 2009 Brett Favre controversy. The Jets,
Again.
Coming
retire,
to Pittsburgh.
Vikings, Super Bowl maybe,
Maybe.
lose, scandal versus Saints. I'm ready for this.
Yeah, that's
I
all
love when the NFL has a little as whatever it takes to get Big Ben out of the league.
I love it. Aaron Rodgers, GOAT.
And Aaron Rodgers to the Steelers, yeah.
Yeah.
Big Ben
Can't
to the
wait.
Niners.
But Bucks
Can't wait.
3, Packers 2. Number 1,
Who's won?
K1.
Hey,
Yeah, I have to say it. No,
you can't
K1,
say
no
K1.
problem.
Don't say K1.
Oh, my bad. Colt
Why? They
McCoy,
won without
baby.
him. They
Colt
won
McCoy,
Yeah,
without
you can't
him.
say K1.
The number
you say
one overall
the
team in the NFL.
Arizona
A1.
Cardinals.
A1.
No, Colt
Yeah,
McCoy
Arizona
won.
won.
Arizona won.
Because this team is so good they could do it without Kyler. Period.
Period.
Yep.
Cole
Without
McCoy,
Chase Edmonds
249
for a couple
touchdown.
quarters.
James fucking Conner.
Connor.
Cancer survivor. 96 yards, 2 tutties.
Cancer.
Already learned how to
77
run like
receiving yards, 1 tutty.
Where do you learn how to run like that?
that?
College.
Pitt,
Yeah.
At Pitt. At Pitt.
Good.
Pitt.
In this stadium right here. You see this stadium by me? He's ran.
Pitt.
That's where he learned to run like that.
Okay, but he had his best career game all time.
Well, Chase Edmonds injury early, out. That's
Set
tough.
him up for a
Tough.
huge.
Yeah, set him up for a huge
Huge
game. No one
game
else in that
breaker for
backfield.
them.
Colt
Actually,
McCoy
that's Cap.
didn't have a bad game though.
The backup scored a tutty too. Eno
Yeah,
Benjamin.
I saw that. What was his name?
Eno Benjamin.
Uma.
Who's McCaffrey?
Yes, something like that.
Eno Benjamin. I'm saying his name.
Benjamin. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go. Eno Benjamin. Didn't hear you. While we're talking about this 49ers Cardinals game. Cardinals won 31-17.
George
Welcome
Kittle,
back.
Greg.
Welcome back.
Greg is back.
101 and a tutty. Hey, huge game for
Still
him.
not enough to
Yeah,
get the
doesn't
dub,
matter.
though.
Doesn't matter.
Won't
And
ever
Jimmy
win
G
MVP.
absolutely sucks.
Won't win
Okay.
MVP.
Okay, while you're talking about Jimmy G sucking and 49ers losing, is Kyle Shanahan on the
Yes,
hot
he's
seat?
terrible. Yes, he's bad. He's not a good coach.
Terrible. He's a
Head coach,
great
at least.
straight
Is
Does
it
not know how to
time?
control a team.
Great straight coordinator, maybe D
Is it
coordinator.
time?
Is it sign? Yes.
Get him out the H.
It's always
See.
time.
Mid-season or after?
Have you seen his
After.
record as a head coach?
Yeah.
No,
Matt
I
Nagy
There's
haven't.
only
better
one
than him.
one
Matt
winning
Nagy.
season.
You
Yeah.
know what team Matt Nagy coaches for?
Bears.
Bears.
Better than Kyle Shanahan.
Shanahan has one winning season as a head coach.
When they went to
Yeah,
the
things-
Super Bowl,
Yeah, and then
The
they got
Olympics.
damn near close when Richard Sherman was the
it
shit.
did go to the Olympics too.
But I don't know. I think he should be fired at the end of the year. I think they give him to the end of the
They should
year.
hire his dad.
Let Jimmy fuck no. Let Jimmy G start the rest of the year. Keep their quarterback
You know where he would go though, low key.
low key
The
underneath.
Red Hogs.
Yeah, I can see it. Back to
Yeah.
offensive coordinator.
No head coach.
But I'm saying Trey Lance, keep him under lock and key. Don't let Kyle Shanahan talk to him anymore.
Trey Lance is so bad.
So bad.
Bro, I was reading the thing and they said if Trey Lance stayed, he would be the first overall pick this year.
Yeah,
Damn.
dude, he's playing D2 AA against these nobodies. Of course he's gonna look super good. Like,
You get a good coach. You get Brian Doball over there, Trey Lance, get him a little Josh Allen type offense. I think he
Damn,
succeeds.
He should have stayed.
oh, that's cap. Josh Allen is the only quarterback that I can think of right now who played in the Mountain West and is
That-
successful.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. File Kyle
Wyoming. Yeah, he
Shanahan,
played at Wyoming.
hire Brian
Yeah.
Doball, the offensive coordinator for the Bills, and run the style offense. I mean, Trey Lance has a same body type build. He could run. He has an arm, and then he has the ability. He's so young.
But the hardest thing to fix that he doesn't have is accuracy. He's very inaccurate right now.
That's
Okay,
easy to teach,
well,
though. That's easy.
No,
to teach. That's
not-
just reps.
not
that
That's just
easy.
reps.
But
It's
it's
not
gonna
that
take
easy.
time.
That's
It'll
just
take
reps,
a couple
bro.
years.
Yeah, that takes years.
Build.
No,
let
that's one
Doball build a
offseason.
team, though.
That's one off season with your
No.
core wide receivers. Yes, it
No.
is. That's reps with your wide receivers. That's
Oh,
reps with your
bruh.
wide
To
receivers.
become very good. Then why hasn't Tua been good the last 2 years?
Does Tua go to the park in the offseason and throw with his wide receivers?
No, he goes
That's
to the
all
park
it
with
is.
his
Is team
dog.
chemistry. That's a team chemistry has to do a little bit with accuracy.
Yeah,
Am I wrong?
but
Am I wrong?
not everything.
Tua goes straight to Alabama and, hey guys, let's go to the national championship.
I don't know how
Jalen Hurts
that
playing
makes
better than
sense.
Tua.
But all I'm just saying is let Trey Lance get a new coach, a
No.
new system that builds around him. Get him some guys. Draft an offensive lineman maybe,
Yeah, Anthony
He-
Lynn should go to the 49ers.
and then trade Jimmy G. Get him out.
Yeah, while he's
No,
still up
he's so
there.
much
Where you-
money, bro. Dude,
while he's
you
still
can't
for
trade him.
worth.
He's
You
so
could
much
you
money.
could get rid of him.
You can get rid of him, bro. Easy.
Carson Wentz is going to be worth a first round pick now that he's going to be playing 75% of the Colts snaps.
I'm pissed at
The
that.
Colts gave up a first round pick for Carson Wentz. Someone will take Jimmy G.
I hope.
He
it's
actually
not.
led that team to a Super Bowl.
I fucking hope it's not my GM. I fucking hope it's not my GM.
It could be.
No,
I
fuck
hope
you.
it's your
Shut
GM.
the fuck.
I hope
It
it's your
could be.
GM.
We're getting Rogers.
No
The discount
chance.
double check.
No
Rogers.
chance.
We're getting the Rogers rate.
Jimmy G coming. to the
Rogers
Steelers.
mic drop.
Rogers mic drop coming soon.
I'm on that storyline.
I'm good. I'm on it too.
I'm gonna try to sniff it out.
Kyler Murray MVP. No, doesn't
Hey,
even play a
it's-
game.
It's looking like it, but
And his
Aaron
same
Rodgers
time-
back to back.
Aaron Rodgers
back
and
to
him
back.
are playing less games. There's less and less.
Hey, Tom Brady's up there too, bud.
Nope.
Nope.
Too old.
Yeah.
Lost to the
Yes.
Saints. He's rusty. Does
Leads
have
the
the
league
highest.
in yards.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
he's
say
the high,
every
leads the league in touchdowns too. In one
every
game.
expert
He
Four
leads the league in
TDs.
touchdowns.
analysis
No,
right
in
now.
one game, 4
Oh.
TDs, one game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Who leads the league in touchdowns?
I'm not sure.
Joey B probably.
Joey B.
No chance, Joey B. Dude, did you guys see Jamar Chase's drop in the end zone? Oh,
Yuck.
Did you
it
see
was
Fernando
bad.
Tatis announced for MVP?
I did see that. Did you see Jace Tingler to the Twins?
Yeah, Twins suck so bad.
Tom Brady
So I-
leads in touchdowns.
Tom Brady leads the league in touchdowns?
Yeah.
Oh,
And he's
look,
actually
I was
second in
right.
yards. Matthew Stafford passes him.
I was right. Matthew
Who's number
Stafford
two?
also MVP run.
No.
Brady is 2 in yards.
No, in Tatis.
Oh, and Tutties. Stafford.
Yes. My guy's up there, baby.
Where's Kyler?
7.
Far. Yes.
That's fine. His team's 8-1. That's what MVP means.
No, that is not
7.
what MVP means.
Yeah, most
Well, if
valuable
MVP
player.
is they need you to win. That's Aaron Rodgers right now.
That's
Oh,
Kyler
and he
Murray.
has
The
7
only person-
INTs.
That has a valuable.
Okay, go check the
comment
rushing yards and
is
the rushing
Aaron
tutties.
Rodgers. Rushing tutties doesn't matter.
I'm on QB stats.
Yeah, exactly.
That is a QB stat.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
That's what makes them most valuable. Okay,
No.
Lamar Jackson then
Lamar
can't-
Jackson, what?
is a running
Everybody
back.
hated his rushing stats. Nobody cares about Lamar Jackson's rushing
That's
stats.
why he won MVP a couple years ago.
No,
Yes.
only because his passing stats.
Can't get those stats on my app real quick.
Oh, you have bad Wi-Fi? Your Wi-Fi is lagging?
Nope. Rushing goes straight to running backs.
Okay. But you can check those out too. Top TD leaders. They're looking good. Money.
Money.
Ryan Tannehill's been sacked the most.
You know who's god awful now?
Ooh,
Roman. You say his name. He's your favorite quarterback.
God awful. Oh, Sam Darnold.
Oh,
Hey, I'm not messing up on that anymore.
about
Okay.
time we got Sam Darnold and god awful in the same sentence.
Sam Darnold's been pretty bad, and he has 11 interceptions on the year.
And Stephon Gilmore thought it was a revenge game. Sad.
Yeah.
Right?
Do you know who also has 11 interceptions on the year?
The Cowboys.
No, that one full
Quarterback.
Russ.
Tua.
Tua.
Joe Burrow.
Oh,
I knew he
Tied for
led
the
the
most
league.
interceptions.
I knew
hey,
he
where's
led the league in
Herbert in
something.
this talk?
Nowhere, bro. He sucks.
Herbert only
Passing?
has 6 interceptions.
Yeah, and not enough passing touchdowns.
Not enough TDs or yards.
Yeah, no.
Oh, hold on. Let me
Not in
put
the
my
convo.
TDs.
Not in the combo.
Nope.
Hey,
Herbert's
if he's not in the
6
combo,
in-
Big Ben
6
ain't
in
ever
yards.
been in the combo.
And 5 in touchdowns.
Not bad. 5 in touchdowns. We're
He's-
close.
He's just outside the
And he has,
Just
combo.
outside the
and he has
box.
rushing
Combo.
touchdowns too, like these guys do
Oh.
too.
Oh, you know those though?
Ooh.
You know
yeah,
those?
Yeah,
I
those stats are
watched
coming in.
those.
Oh,
So-
you care about those?
I can tell you that he has them.
Okay.
Love it.
All right. If we're considering it, then maybe I'll consider it. But before we weren't considering.
Don't know what to tell you.
Yep, Kyler for MVP. I love it. Let's go
Nope,
Birds.
hate that.
Let's go
Don't know what
Birds.
to tell you.
Steelers coming
That's
in
our
hot, top
power
10 team.
rankings.
All
You
right.
disagree,
all right.
or if you agree,
I
let
think
us
we're the
know
only
in
team on a
Comment,
winning
who
streak
did
right
we
now.
sleep on the most? I think that's
Let's
pretty
see.
fair. Honestly, up and down, I think our list is fair.
10 should be one. No cap.
No.
Hell no.
All right.
We beat
Make
the
sure
Bears.
you
what are
like,
talking about?
subscribe, check us
Like,
out everywhere.
subscribe. Yes, sir.
ShopAveragesteaks.com.
Yes, sir. Go buy some merch.
I suck at my pickers. I promise I'll get better.
No, you
Nothing
won't.
wrong. Nothing wrong with being average.
Or bad.
Nothing wrong with being average.